Hello, dear friends. Welcome to the show, Jack Zhao on East West Show with the G&E TV. As you can see today, we have two brand new faces on the camera, and they are great people. They are introduced by the City Commissioner of Community Service, Luann Arredondo, because we're going to do something Lorraine, right? Okay. Luann Arredondo, my good friend, the Community Commissioner of the Community Service. Yes, I'm very glad that people, when we talk about a great city, we have a city as the center of the leadership, and we have the committees doing everybody's job. Last time I learned there are 7 committees altogether, and among the 7, there's one called the Community Service Committee, whereby my friend Luann Arredondo is a commissioner, and they outreach in turn to many organizations, mostly nonprofit, to benefit the city, to benefit the community. That is a good structure that I love most. So joining me, let's do lady first, all right,
Hi.
is Becky Neppins, right? So, and welcome to the show, please.
Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here.
And her husband, Charles.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
Welcome
it.
to the show, Charles.
Thank you.
All right. We're so glad that we have you both here to talk about your activities. But before that, let's talk about yourself. All right, who you present and what you're for, and these parties involved about what we do. So, what is the Youth Helpers organization?
Youth Helpers is a nonprofit organization. We are a outreach program from Laurel Pines Camp. Laurel Pines is a summer camp located outside of Big Bear, and we wanted to get more involved in our community and be directly involved with community outreach, so we developed the Youth Helpers.
I see.
So the Youth Helpers' goal is to help children within the community, to fundraise, to send children to camp, to empower children, to help them through various organizations or needs within the city and in the community.
I see. What you do in the organizations?
Laurel Pines is the camp, but Youth Helpers, we do several different events that fundraise. We've helped our Explorer programs, be it police or fire. We've sponsored children to attend summer camp, to get them out of the city, bring them into the mountain environment to experience something that most children have never experienced,
Right.
and just give them the opportunity to discover who they are.
Sure. What's your position and role in the organization?
I'm the president of Laurel Pines Camp, and I sit on the Youth Helpers organization as well.
All right, you're both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And about you, Charles?
I currently am the chair of Youth Helpers. I chair and help organize and put together the Youth Helpers.
I see.
I'm a founding father of the Youth Helpers. It was something I truly in my heart wanted to reach out to more children, because I got involved with Laurel Pines years ago, and I would just give a lot of my time, donate my time to help up there and clean, and I wanted to do more.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I drive a truck. I'm a commercial truck driver for Cisco
you're a
Foods
truck
here
driver.
locally.
And you?
I'm a real estate agent.
All right. One moving, one's not moving.
Yeah. Yep.
You're
Yeah.
always on the move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When you do not move, you donate yourself, your time, efforts in
donation.
the Laurel
Pines.
Pines.
Laurel
Pine is a camp, I understand, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
161 acres up in Big Bear. It was built in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s. It was organized
I see.
by all volunteers.
By all volunteers.
Yes.
The whole Lorraine Pine is a nonprofit.
Nonprofit, yes, sir.
Oh, I never learned. I never
Yep.
know that. I never
Yep.
know
Yeah,
that.
I know.
There, as a matter of fact, many good things around us that we're not even aware of. Lorraine Pine is such a big name. such a big area, big camping area,
Yes.
is a non-profit that I know. I don't
Yeah.
know of, right? So,
Yep.
Right.
how long is you guys' involvement with Lorraine Pine?
I was a camper at Laurel Pines
As
back
a
in
child.
junior high as a child, and then I worked there through high school, and then I just recently got back involved about 7 years ago. That's when I joined the board and really got back involved and felt that I wanted to be a part of it and just continue to have that there so that there is a place for children and adults to be able to go to. I think we've lost that in today's society. We're so electronic, we're so into our computers, that this is a place to kind of escape. And when you see kids come up who say, I've never seen so many stars before, it's just neat to see that they're able to experience something outside of the city. And it gives them the opportunity to just kind of discover who they are, to be in touch with nature and who they are, and just a different experience for them. So I love it.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your involvement with West Covina City?
Well, growing up, I grew up in the surrounding areas, and we've always loved West Covina. As kids and young adults, we would always come to West Covina to go shopping, to have dinner or whatnot.
Sure.
And a good friend of mine, Robert Burke, moved here years ago. And ever since then, I became a member of the Elks Lodge, West Covina, and we've just always hung out in West Covina, got involved in West Covina. We met Luz through Robert Burke, and she helped us get more involved in West Covina. And it's just a wonderful city to be a part of.
Of course, I want to get you involved too. At least I can do some promotion to let people know that we have people who donate their time and efforts in helping others. And the youth helpers is a big name. I especially like the part that being youth helpers, because exactly before you, I was on another show talking about USC, the tragedy of the beaten to death of a Chinese student, and we're talking about the youngsters, young people, and try to change their life, try to create an environment that is more livable.
Yes, absolutely.
Rather than, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, I respect that. For that, I want to get you involved. That's why we're doing the promotion here, to let you know there is an organization called Youth Helpers, and they are attached to the Laurel Pine, which is a huge, how big is a square footage?
161 acres. We currently house about 140 campers at a time, and we're hoping to expand to accommodate more.
I see. What does it have there?
We have pool, archery, basketball courts, volleyball courts,
Mountain bike riding,
paintballing, sky watching or stargazing at night, along with hiking trails, working in conjunction to get a zip line. But just really our goal is to have children disconnect from the city life and just reconnect with nature and just learn it and just try something a little different and learn that.
At least offer them a respite from these busy day-to-day digital life to enjoy the Mother Nature, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, for that, I really have a heartfelt thing. About 2-3 weeks ago, I was down south, Palos Verdes. There are lots of newly developed area, whereby you do not have those street lights, very dark. Everybody was inside talking. I walked out myself. What I do, I lay myself down like supine. I lay myself supine, looking at the sky, enjoying myself with the stars.
It's beautiful.
So my God, living in the metropolitan city for this long though, with the lights around you all the time, you never know how many stars you have above you.
Exactly.
You don't even know they're there.
And that is a moment when you look, your eyes open up, you see, oh my God.
Yes.
I seem to recall all the stars that I learned the name when I was little.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I've been in this country for 30 years already. And before that, I enjoyed the urban life. I was kind of merged, submerged in the urban life. I forgot stars, the whole thing.
Well, so many children have never even seen them. They've never been outside of the city, outside their community, to know that there's a world out there beyond this, to learn something new and just discover. It's amazing when they come up, they're just so excited to see pine trees and to
Yeah.
see nature and animals and stars and just stuff that they've never seen before.
I do recommend you you guys all go try it out. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't know how about your mountain bike riding, whatever
Yeah.
stuff. Because I never get a chance to try it. At least
Right.
one thing I know, the star observation.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Star observation.
absolutely
You see the
amazing.
silky rivers, you'll see the shiny ones, bigger ones, small
Mm-hmm.
ones, and then they're all blinking at you.
Yes.
Yes. The
And
shooting
you see
stars.
about 100 times, at least 100 times, at least more than
More.
stars you can
Yeah.
see on a
Thousands.
regular day.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's unbelievable.
Right. So it is unbelievable experiences.
Yeah.
So this summer, you have any plans to get kids over there?
We've already
been.
had a group up there. We have different groups up all summer long, but Youth Helpers has helped sponsor. Our last group went up in July, and there were 110 kids that went up that we assisted in going for a 4-day program.
10 of them for a 4-day program?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the money we raised from our last year's car and bike show here in West Covina, all that money, those proceeds went to sponsoring these kids that don't have the money to go.
Of course. When we come back, we'll talk about money, but right now let's focus on the activities.
Yeah.
And in addition to the star observation, which is the part I like most,
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like a child again. I'm going back to my
And
childhood.
Yes.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. What
Yes.
else do you do? For example, the mountain bike
We
riding.
do the mountain bike riding. We have a lot of different activities and speaking and services for the kids to help empower them, to teach
Yes.
them who they are, to help discover who they are, that they have potential to be anybody they want to be, that's there to build the confidence in them. That's a big part of our
I see,
goal.
I
A
see.
mentorship.
Mentorship, yeah, mentorship is the word, right? To teach them to recognize themselves.
Yes.
To teach them to love Mother Nature.
Yes.
All right, and to enjoy the life
Yes.
aside from the digital
Yes.
life.
And encourage them to discover who they were created to be. That sometimes your circumstances don't define who you are, that there's more to life. That Youth Helpers' belief is that our children are our foundation of our
Do
future.
they bring the cell phones when they join you?
They do, and we ask them to shut them off and keep them away.
And a lot of times
They don't have
there's no
cell service.
You know why? You know why I ask?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Sunday, every Sunday is my program with my son.
Wow.
Eating program for either lunch or dinner.
Awesome.
At that time, I was holding a cell phone. He was holding a cell phone. All of a sudden, I realized, what are we here for?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's put them down. We both put them down, right?
And learn to connect.
Yeah, we try to talk to each other, and all of a sudden, I get this kind of the signal. That I got something. I pick it up. Somebody is texting me, and I have to reply, and I replied, and
Right.
then the response came back right away, and I responded, and it goes on and on and on. My son looking at me, getting busy again. He picks up again. We were
Yep.
doing it again.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
are once again buried in the digital moment.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how much, right?
Yeah.
All right. To my audiences, talk about life a little bit. We are talking about some summer life, especially for our kids. Thank God we have those great people in front of me, Becky and Charles, who donate their life and their efforts, all their spare times and out of pocket money to this great cause to help our kids. The name says it, Youth Helpers. So, us will be right back.